the cord to the cloud. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Our mission, Helping Parents Heal, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. Helping Parents Heal goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non-dogmatic way. Helping Parents Heal affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background. Attendance at all of our meetings is voluntary. All discussions that take place at affiliate-led meetings is confidential. We hope participants will learn from and share with each other. Zoom meetings run by leadership are not confidential. These meetings feature a guest presenter and are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members worldwide can watch and benefit. Neither type of Helping Parents Heal meeting is designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with our children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members, so we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Welcome, everyone, and thank you, Andrea, for being here this evening. Andrea will be at our conference, and she'll be doing sound healings throughout the conference, which is just going to be amazing and wonderful. So I will turn it over to you now.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. It's really a great honor. It's a huge honor to be with you and to know that you decided to take this hour and spend it this way. Sound healing is something that is actually, it's funny, but it's cumulative. The more you do it, the better it feels. And I guess the better it feels, the more you do it. So it is really a win-win. And I'll just tell you what we're going to do at the conference is something fun. It's going to be called a sound lounge. So it's going to be kind of free and not structured. You'll be able to come in and out of the sound room, as well as look at the PowerPoint with the photos of all our lovely ones in spirit. So I really look forward to that. I'm still not 100% sure how I'm going to get all my crystal on the plane with me, but hopefully I'm going to find a good way. So I invite you now to really sit back and relax. And like Irene said, the best thing would be close your video, okay? Your audio is closed, and for some reason I'm hearing like feedback. So I don't know if anybody else had their audio open, but this is better now. Is that okay, Irene? What was that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not allowing anyone to unmute themselves, so I shut that down.
Okay, all right. That's good. That's better for the sound.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's it. So pretty much everybody has closed your video and your audio is off. Could someone local, sorry, hold on. I'm trying to read that, but it's hard to read and
Gianna's saying, could someone locally lend you a set of crystal bowls? And we could
well,
probably figure that out.
absolutely. Yes. If all my bowls don't quite make it with me on the plane, I am going to bring them all because I can't imagine. Well, you'll see. How do you hit one and not have the others? You'll see. They're like a family. And you're right, Jana. It's going to work out. You know what I do now, and I'm sure a lot of you do the same thing. You kind of just surrender. Yeah, I just say, I surrender. I surrender to the universe. I surrender. And I'll do my best. I'll plan. I'll be careful. I won't be foolish, but I'll surrender. And everything will just work out. So thank you. Yes, I'm sure we will have a lovely sound lounge. And I really look forward to being there live with you. So now I invite you to close your eyes. And we're going to just take a few conscious breaths. A conscious breath, it basically just means that you think about it as you breathe. You just give it some thought. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. Out through the mouth. And in through the nose. And out through the mouth. You can already feel yourself relaxing. And if you hear the sounds of birds, it's not a soundtrack. I have the window open and I can tell you the birds love the sound of the bowls. So maybe we'll have a little extra soundtrack tonight from the birds. I can hear them now. Okay, we're going to do a couple more. Breathe in nice and deep now. You know, we often tend to do shallow breathing, but now because it's conscious, we're going to make it deep. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. You know, the most remarkable thing is that everything vibrates. And I never really realized this till I did my research and I sought out different teachers. And I learned that everything is matter, which is either liquid or solid or gas, and everything vibrates. And that includes all of us. And that means that every one of the 50 billion cells in our body is vibrating. Every organ is vibrating. Every cell, every tissue. So we're in a nice, safe space, each of us comfortable and relaxed. And if you have headphones, please use them. Definitely improves the sound. And if you don't, that's okay. And if you fall asleep, that's okay. One of those lovely paradox of sound is that those moments of silence, they're powerful. We're going to build the vibration gently. And And as the vibrations build, you're going to be able to feel it in your body when things go silent. Sort of like that. But first, I'm going to treat you to a little sound bath. Now, I have different kinds of instruments. I have crystal instruments. I have metal. This is a very old Tibetan bowl, handmade, with a deep sound. There are moments during a sound meditation when I just feel that we need a percussion. Now, sound vibrates and moves through your body, and it's very wise. It can pick up blockages. Sometimes you might even have a pain. You might even develop a slight cramp in a finger or knee joint or in your ankle, and that's because the energy is blocked, and it's telling you this energy is blocked. And one of the things we do to unblock is we play a percussion instrument. So if you hear this, and you can imagine blockages are being cleared. And the great gift is when you hear this. It's a moment where there's a sense of grace and of divine light and protection and love that just fills the space so deeply and so widely and with so much expansion and energy that it is passed along to you. It doesn't usually happen this early in a session. So now I invite you to follow, listen, just follow the sound. It's like a calling. It's calling us to open our hearts. Couple of conscious breaths. Breathe it in nice and deep. And you really can feel yourself beginning to relax. there's one thing I learned from my daughter, Chloe. Oh my God, I learned so many things. But one was, Mom, if you want to hear us, you have to keep your vibration high. You have to be calm. Stay centered. And allow yourself to raise your vibration. You know, there are lots of ways to do this. Sound is not the only way. We raise our vibration with our thoughts of joy, actions that are joyful, with our food and our exercise. But you know what? It's so easy with sound because it's just there. It's just listen and breathe it in and up you go. This is called a crystal pendulum, and it's the highest vibration that I have. Imagine now as you hear it that it's just going to be brought right into the third eye, right there in the middle of the forehead. In comes this vibration to open us up. Open us up to clarity, to insight. Breathe it in. If you have something in your home that vibrates, a chime, a bowl, just a few minutes. I want to share a story with you. I took care of my daughter Chloe for the last year of her life. She was sick with a cancer, and I felt so bad. There were no friends, you know? It was just handfuls of pills, and it was awful. No friends. And the day of her funeral, I saw these two young girls come into the funeral parlor, and up until that moment, I had been completely put together. And when I saw these two young girls, I knew they were Chloe's friends who hadn't forgotten her. And I lost it. I started to cry. And it was so overwhelming for these two young girls that they never came up to me. And I didn't know them, and I had no way of getting in touch with them. And they were gone. Now this is 6 years ago. 1 month ago, 6 years later, this young woman, who's now a woman, reaches out to me and says, "You may not remember me, but I was one of the ladies at the funeral parlor that didn't come up to you because I just was overwhelmed, and I'm so sorry." I said, "Sorry?" I said, "Are you kidding?" I said, "Come." and we had a beautiful visit, the most loveliest time. 6 years later, closure and comfort and a moment of sadness that was also joyful. And it healed my heart. And you just never know where healing is going to come. We're going to play a little music now. And this music truly is the personification of the color blue. A magnificent short little piece of music. And as you listen to it, I suggest that you imagine yourself by the water's edge in a place that you know and love. Here we go. Take yourself to the edge of the water where you can lie down on a blanket. And if you don't want to be by the water, don't. If you're nudged somewhere else, go where your imagination takes you. In fact, I'm remiss, I shouldn't even say the water. That's simply because that's what I see. And that's not important. What do you see? What do you feel? peace. And breathe out peace. And breathe in peace. And breathe peace out again. We use sound to open the heart. Surrender and open the heart. Open my heart, Lord. I say it all the time. Oh boy, do I ever say that all the time. Open my heart and show me the way to peace. I'm going to do a meditation now, imagining, if you imagine it, your cells believe it to be real. Now we're going to do a little short meditation and talk to our bodies, talk to all the cells in our bodies. That's a lot of cells, We have over 50 billion of them. And did you know that in the center of each cell is your precious DNA? It's important. It's important to take care of ourselves. This music is called DNA repair. It's my deep wish to help each one of you connect and talk with your loved ones in spirit. And we can do this. But we have to be strong physically. We have to be well, centered, calm, peaceful. And so we go right back to the DNA. And we talk to the cells in our bodies. And you know what I love to say? I love myself. I love my cells. I love my DNA. and I fill my DNA with light. Imagine that double helix moving and swaying, moving and swaying. Breathe light into your cells. Breathe out light. Breathe in light. And breathe it out again. Can you feel the vibrations in your body, even though we may be miles apart? Energy travels, knows no limitation. of geography. As you breathe it in and follow, as you listen, you raise your vibration. And this may be simply a moment to expand and to allow yourself to vibrate at a higher frequency. It's something we can't push or force. It just happens. It just happens by following the sound and letting go. It's a surrendering to all that is. It's a relaxing and opening of the heart, breathing in peace and breathing out peace. This is a different kind of visualization we're going to do. There's no music with it. It's simply going to be inspired by a sailboat race that I saw this evening before we started the session. You may have never sailed in your life. Doesn't matter. There's a magnificent sailboat and it's right there in front of you. It could have one little sail on it. It could have 16 sails. What do you see? Imagine this boat. Maybe it's a little dinghy. Maybe it's a tall ship. All is possible. Imagine now that this sailboat, this boat approaches, and somehow you step aboard. You have no idea who is at the controls. You feel wonderful. It's a most beautiful day. You have no fear of the water, no fear of how to operate the boat. Everything is simply effortless. And you are there on this boat and you feel wonderful. as you sit there on this beautiful boat, on this most perfect day, you just want to take a moment and close your eyes and feel the gentle movement of the boat. It's as if it's just this soft and gentle rocking, like you were rocked when you were a baby, back and forth, protected and well and safe. It's like you're back in this cocoon of love and warmth. And you know in this moment how loved you are, how loved you are. And as you feel yourself being rocked back and forth so gently, and then, you have your child in your arms and you are rocking them back and forth and back and forth, and you feel the closeness. You can imagine their head is right there against your heart. And you know this is an eternal bond, powerful, beautiful, a great gift, a magnificent treasure. this lovely, peaceful state. Imagine breathing in once again the crystal pendulum to the third eye. You might even see with your eyes closed, you might see an eye. It might be open, it might be halfway open. And maybe you don't see. Doesn't matter. You feel it, and you hear it, and your cells receive it. Breathe it in. Whew, and breathe it out. So we're going to end with a lovely piece of music to send us on our way filled with peace, imagining every cell of the body and all of our DNA is just brilliant and shining and filled with light. This music is called Starfield, and it just encourages us to play in the field of light with the stars. And if it feels that way to you, well, I suggest you let yourself go and play in this light. imagine ourselves one with the light, one with our lovely ones in spirit. And we can feel peace. And I hope that this short session has brought you some peace. And Irene, I hand it back to you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Andrea. That was just wonderful. Um, just so peaceful, so lovely. We all needed it this evening, I know for sure. And we thank you. And we thank you for coming every month and doing this. It's wonderful for you to do it.